Welcome to today's lesson. We're going to continue with weather, okay? Weather and its patterns. Now, today's lesson is going to be a bit more of a recap to see what we can remember about the tools that we measure weather with. So, let us begin. We're going to go straight into... Okay, class, let's go through the rules. Jenny, what is the first rule? Okay, homework check. Remember the homework was question 2 on page 404. So, I will mark this after class, but I want to see anyone's answers. Okay, so we were using the words rainy, sunny, snowy, foggy, hot, or cold to describe the weather in each picture. This is a very easy homework. Okay, so Susie, can you tell me the word that best describes the first picture?
Sunny.
Sunny, that's it. Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Next person.
Me.
Kiwi, can you describe the second picture?
Rainy.
Yeah, rainy. Okay. Rainy. Fantastic. Okay. Cindy, can you describe the next picture?
The next picture is the winter is have many snow.
Yeah, so we can say snowy. And then what about the temperature?
Snowy and cold.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And the last one, Zalin.
Foggy.
Foggy. Yeah, perfect. Foggy and maybe rainy too. All right. So yeah, that was a very simple homework. I hope you all did it. I'll check it after the lesson. So let's go back into the presentation. All right, class. So today's lesson is going to be more of a recap on things we've learned in previous years. So how do we measure weather? Well, I have 3 examples of tools that are used. So Teddy, can you read for me? What is a rain gauge?
The rain gauge is this rain gauge measures the amount of rain that fell in an area.
Perfect. Now, Teddy, look at that picture. Do you think it was a lot of rain or not much rain?
I think it's a lot of rain.
Yeah, a lot of rain. Look, see, we got so much rain in here. All right. So here's a very difficult question. If you know the answer, I want you to type it in the chat. We can see measurements on this rain gauge. It goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now, usually we measure a rain gauge in millimeters, but this is centimeters. Okay. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter. Please give me the measurement of rain in millimeters. If anyone gets this, I will be very impressed. Write the answer in the chat. Teddy, amazing. Lewis, amazing. Steve, nearly. It's 4 centimeters. So what's 4 centimeters in millimeters? There we go, Steve. Fantastic. Everyone, if you wrote 40 millimeters, you are doing amazing. Well done. So Chi, we're working in millimeters. We're working in length. So that's mm. Milliliters is the measure of volume. Nearly, Hacker. 40 millimeters is the correct answer. You don't need to put equals 1 centimeter. That's incorrect. But yeah, fantastic. I'm really impressed with that, guys. Well done. Mia, can you read to me what is a wind vane?
This wind vane points in the direction from which the wind is blowing.
Perfect. So, Mia, is it where the wind is blowing from? Yeah, from which the wind is blowing. Okay, very good. All right. When we look at a wind vane, we're measuring direction. So can anyone type out in the chat an example of a direction? An example of a direction. Lewis, fantastic. That is one direction. Very good. Hannah, great. Lewis, yeah. Teddy, fantastic. Kang, Emma, good. I'll send one example in case someone doesn't understand. So one example is north. So one example is north. So we can do north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast. There are a lot. Fantastic. Okay, and the last one. Who do I want to read this? Li Kang, can you explain to me what a thermometer is?
Thermometer used to measure the air temperature.
Good. Fantastic. And what are the units of measure for a thermometer?
Centimeter.
Is it? It's
F.
yeah, so we're gonna do Celsius. Okay. Yeah, degrees Celsius.
Degrees Celsius.
Yeah. And the symbol for that on the computer, we're gonna do, if you look at the chat, I will show you. Everyone, can you write out what the temperature is in Celsius? Now look at the picture. Celsius is on the left-hand side. It's here. So look at these numbers and tell me what the degrees is.
Okay.
Okay, and write it in the chat. Hannah, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. Quick Kang. Everyone should be writing what the temperature is in the picture.
Correct.
Teddy is correct. Kang is correct.
23.
Yeah, 23. That's what we're going for. 23. We can all read the tools that we use to measure weather. That is fantastic. Great job, everyone. So now that we've warmed up a little bit, let's move on. Okay, class. For this part of the lesson, you will need your notebooks, and I need you to listen to my instructions very carefully. Okay, so you will all need your science and maths notebooks ready. We will be writing simple notes based on what you learned from the video we are going to watch. After this, we're going to discuss the notes and see what you have learned from watching the video. Now, this video is about 2 minutes long, but I will give you 5 minutes to watch the video so you can pause it, take notes, then press play. Pause it, take notes, then press play. I'm going to put the link for this video in the chat, and then all you need to do is click the link. It should open in your internet browser, and you should be able to play the video.
Yes.
Okay. If you have a problem with it, or maybe it does not work, please send me a message in the chat. Okay, so everyone, make sure you have a pencil and your notebooks. Make sure your cameras are on mute. Okay, so you're just gonna watch the video, take notes, pause it if you need to, then press play. Okay, just keep taking notes because we're gonna discuss your notes. So I need to see students writing as they watch the video. Okay, class, now I'd say your time is about up. Let's turn all our cameras on and stop watching the video. Okay, class, well done. Well done for getting through that. Hannah, Zaling, Cindy, Hacker, Emma, Likang, let's turn our cameras back on, please. Mickey, can you read one of your notes?
The weather can be snowy or thunder or rainy.
Okay, nice, Mickey. Good job. Mia, can you read me one of your notes?
Measuring weather help people plan what to wear and when to bring umbrella and when don't need umbrella.
Hey, Mia, that was perfect. Thank you very much. That was good. Who else? Lewis, can you give me a note?
Scientists measure wind
Is that all they measure? What else do they measure?
and snow and rain
Snow and rain. Yeah, they measure other things. That's two
and
of them. Okay.
temperature.
Yeah, temperature. Yeah, good. Okay, who have I not spoken to today? Can you tell me one of your notes?
Thermometer.
Good. What does the thermometer measure?
It measures temperature.
Ah, thank you, Ocean. Very good. Nice note. All right. And Emma, please read me one of your notes.
The instrument is the meteorologist used to measure the weather.
Yeah, nice. Okay, fantastic. For everyone who did their notes, well done. Okay. Minha and Hacker, I'm disappointed in you two. We're going to have to move on. Okay. So now let's get on to our vocabulary. Okay, so let's get into this. Vocabulary we will need for the rest of the lesson is the units we measure everything in. So, Teddy, what are millimeters?
Millimeters Measurement of length.
Perfect. Good. And which weather tool do we measure in length? Is it rain gauge, thermometer, or wind vane? Yeah.
Engage.
Yeah, rain gauge. Perfect. Okay. Sal,
Because
what are degrees Celsius?
Degree Celsius is measurement of temperature.
Yeah, perfect. Good. And what do we use to measure temperature, Sal?
We use
The
thermometer.
perfect. Yes, thermometer. Thank you, Sal. Okay. Mingha, please give me an example of measurement of direction. Okay, so north, east, south, and west. Measurements of direction for a wind vane. Okay, everyone, unmute your microphones and copy teacher. Millimeters.
Millimeter.
Meter. Good. All right, class. Copy teacher. Degrees Celsius. And the last one. North, east, south, west.
North, east, south.
Okay, everyone, please go back to being mute. Okay, class. Here we have a page to help us through this. All right. But the last thing we're going to do today, our vocabulary is here. We have millimeters, degrees Celsius, and directions. Directions being north, south, east, west. Here we have a lot of different numbers, words, and symbols. All right. In the top corner, we have pictures of each instrument. Now, class, what I want you to do is in the chat, write sentences about each tool. So a good example would be the rain gauge has 1 millimeter of rain or has collected 1 millimeter of rain. Okay. The wind vane is blowing from, and then find a direction. The temperature on the thermometer is, and then find a temperature. I want you to write these sentences out in the chat so I can see them. Ah, Jenny, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Lewis, nice, good. Everyone, look at the chat for my example. I want you to write sentences like this for the wind vane and the thermometer. Good, Zalin. Great, Li Kang. Steve, good. You've just spelled collection wrong. But it's a good idea. It's correct. Jenny, good. The thermometer shows 15 degrees Celsius. Fantastic. The temperature in the thermometer is 15 degrees Celsius. So, Chi, I take that. That is good. Thank you. Hannah, fantastic. The thermometer shows 22 degrees Celsius. Okay, Minha, that's a good description of how it works, but I want you to choose one direction. So Minha, you could say the wind vane is pointing east. Jenny, very good. I've just seen yours. Let's see some more. Thermometer is 50. Li Kang, fantastic. So Chi, yes. Teddy, the thermometer shows 22 degrees. Fantastic. Lewis, the wind vane points to the south. Minha, well done. Very good.
Do 3.
Okay. Kwang Ming, so yeah, good. I'll take that. The degrees is 22. Okay. Remember, Kwang Ming, next time, write degrees Celsius. Okay. Nice work there, everyone. All right. That brings us near. Okay, class. I've seen some great sentences today. I'm very impressed with most of you that are doing the work. All right. So let's get to the end of the lesson. Just a quick summary, guys. So let's see. Quang Hai, what tools do we use to measure weather?
we use what's the gauge?
Rain gauge. Good. What else do we use? What's the middle picture? Wind.
Wind gauge.
Okay. And the last picture?
Thermometer.
Good. Nice. Okay. Thank you. All right. Leo, What are we looking for when we measure weather? What do we want to know when we're measuring weather? Why do we measure weather?
Temperature.
Yeah, that's one thing. But like, if it's a thunderstorm, do we go outside?
No.
No. So what are we looking for when we measure weather? Yeah, the weather forecast. But I think we're looking to see whether we can go outside because it's dangerous, or what clothes we need to wear. Yeah, to keep ourselves safe, we measure weather so we can see what the weather is going to be like, so we can make decisions on what to wear and how to stay safe. And the last one, Jenny, does measuring weather help us predict future weather? How does that help us predict future weather? What do we look for? Think about maths, Jenny. Think about, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What is that? Square, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle. What is that? That's it. Very good. We try and measure weather to find patterns, and finding patterns helps us predict future weather. And we're going to learn more about that next lesson. So, class, that brings us to the end of class. I just want you to look at your homework quickly because we've gone over the lesson a little bit. Class, your homework is page 406, question 5. Just a recap on what we learned today. Okay, class, that brings us to the end of the lesson. Thank you very much. I'm going to see you all tomorrow, all right? Make sure you upload your homework to Google Drive, and I'll see you all very soon, okay? Goodbye.